Kuzampura. Namaste, good morning to all respected online viewers. long live, long live their majesties, long live our leaders, and long live our friendship. Welcome to this online yoga workshops, Embassy of India, Timpu, SCCR, Nehru Wangchuk Culture Center. Yoga teacher, I'm KVSSN Murthy here. My true prayers to the Almighty to see all the best things with their majesties in the whole Bhutan. So coming to the today's workout, today also very simple and very easy workout. So anyone can adopt this workout also towards your regular yoga schedules. So coming to the sun salutations along with the mantra chanting and sloka we are doing. So according to your traditional belief system, you can follow all or you can follow only physical exercises. So even in sun salutations also we are not doing any advanced posters, or we are not creating any other schedules. We are creating only regular sun salutations. Alright, keep your body straight and come to the breathe position and samasthiti and have your awareness and check your breath, and especially concentrate at your eyebrow center with devotion. If possible, throughout the practice, try to maintain the same devotion in the yoga practices. Alright, lift your both the arms with inhalation and above to the head called Pranamasana. Then after that, press your palms and bring them towards your chest called Anahata Pranamasana. ॐ हिरण्मयेन पात्रेण सत्यस्यापि हितं मुखं तत्त्वं पूषन् अपावृणु सत्यधर्माय दृष्टये ॐ ह्रां ह्रीं ह्रूं ह्रैं ह्रौं रः मित्ररविसूर्यभानुकगपूष्ण हिरण्यगर्भमरीच आदित्य सवित्र अर्कभास्कराय नमः. Stretch your arms forward and slightly wide the arms. After that, turn the palms and lift the arms up. And once completely pull yourself up. And after that, according to your flexibility, try to keep a back bend, light or medium or back bend. Then slowly come back. Once completely pull up. When you have severe lower back issues or facial disorders or neck issues or blood pressure complications or heart ailments, avoid forward bending, especially high blood pressures. Then remaining people completely bend the body forward according to the flexibility, or you can touch the floor. And right leg stretch back, push your body down as well as forward. Lift your chin throughout the practice, so avoid crunching at the back. So this is also very simple and effective posture to pressing the abdomen in management of diabetes and the sluggish liver. And right, back leg straight. And we are doing Santulanasana or Dandasana or plank posture. When you have back issues, avoid the next exercise. So slowly keep your forward leg joined to the back leg and stay here. Then slowly push your body completely down towards the floor called Ashtanga Namaskarasana or Sastanga Namaskarasana. And push your body forward and lift the body like a lifted head cobra, and few seconds be in the Bhujangasana. So throughout the practice, push the head up against the shoulders and against the gravity, and keep your body vertical. Further, bend your body back if possible. Lift your head up. Very simple remedy in management of severe lower back pains and neck rigidness. And right, back leg straight and be on the toes. Against the gravity, lift your body, lift the knees up, push your body inside, and again few seconds stay in this Parvatasana mountain triangular posture. And right leg will be again forward leg called Asva Sanchalanasana, horse riding pose. And right, back leg straight on the toes and back leg knee up. Join your back leg to the forward leg, Pada Hastasana. And lift your arms and body as it is up, Hasta Uttanasana. And again, once completely pull yourself up and slight or medium or deep back bend. Then again keep your body straight. And from there keep your Pranamasana down at your chest level, and with total awareness, breath awareness and spiritual awareness, lift your arms up and very slowly wide your arms and spread them out and bring them back towards the thighs. Then here slightly wide your legs and lock your hands back, and long pause, inhalations and exhalations. And as per our today's schedule, we have Danda yoga or stick yoga. So when you are doing this kind of simple props with the stick or pipe inside your homes, take care of the electrical and electronic appliances. Alright, few seconds warm up with the stick. Very simple exercise. Hold your stick and just movement of the arms and the stick completely back and forward the thighs and completely back behind the thighs, then come back to forward. Again lifts and back, again lifts and forward, lifts and back, and lifts and forward, then come straight relaxations. Take again long slow inhalation exhalation. So here also we have body stretching and body turning exercise as in the warm-up practices. In between your stick and in between your legs create a small convenient gap, and after that towards right side to left side and left side to right side, completely stretch for the more body stretching and stretching of the arms and the latiss muscle. So it will prepare you towards the other exercises. So here take a long slow inhalation exhalation. So coming to first posture, today we have Natarajasana, two variations. One is regular variation and one is kind of side lifting posture, also called as Vayu Kapotasana, but it comes under Natarajasana variations. Okay, first finish our let us finish our first variation of Natarajasana. So right leg back, left leg forward. Hold your stick with the left hand. So keep your stick vertical and properly hold. So even in the practice, before practice or during practice, if you felt like any inconvenience, immediately change the exercise or again few seconds break, and after that resume the class. Alright, back leg is your right leg. Just fold your right leg and catch your right leg any part or right leg pant cloth. Then turn your toes inside. Then after that completely lift your leg up and few seconds stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and relaxation. Then slowly come back to normal. And here take long slow inhalation and exhalations. Right, opposite side same thing. Change the style of the body. For the same exercise, your alternate leg, left leg back or alternate leg back. Hold the stick properly with the right arm or the concerned hand. Alright, few seconds, observe the heel and lift your heel properly. After that fold your leg and catch your legs any part, or still you can catch your pant cloth also. Alright, now try to turn your toes up. Then here push your body forward, and throughout the practice gaze your eyes at the single point and stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and relaxations enough. Then slowly out and come back. Long and slow and deep inhalations and exhalations. After that hold your stick with the right hand, keep them on the right side. So without disturb the stick's bottom part, just move your arm completely back and completely forward. Again completely back, and this will be helpful for the next level of exercises. So it is good exercise for the arm stretching and chest stretching and rib cage and the neck stretching. Then strides, come back. Opposite side same thing, hold your stick. So towards complete backside turn and forward. Again backside turn and forward. Backside turn and forward, and relax from the exercise. Right, come straight. Take again long deep inhalation exhalation. So here keep your sticks on the left side. Then here body straight. In between your both the legs create a small space, but still here turn your left leg to the left side. Left leg to the left side. Hold your stick with your left hand properly, and here like fold your right leg back. Catch your ankle with the right hand. So try to put your right ankle or right toe at any part of the hand to keep your forearm vertical. Alright, lift your leg up and stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 relaxations enough. Then slowly keep your body down, relaxations enough. Take again long, slow and deep inhalation and exhalation. So only thing is, when you have severe issues at the hip girdle or lower back strains, so avoid doing or choose proper way of doing. So instead of sticks you can use pipes, or still for your leg lifting you can use ropes also, when you know well about the management of the props. Then this time turn your right leg to the right side, hold your stick with the right arm and keep your breath safe first. After that, with your convenience, hold your stick well, then slightly tilt your body towards the stick. Then try to lift your alternate leg up and try to put your legs any part or toe or heel, palm to forearm or elbow. Keep your leg at that point to lift your leg. It's so convenient to lift your leg up. Then few seconds, lift your leg and stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 relaxations. Enough. Come back. Again few seconds break. Take again long, slow and deep inhalations and exhalations. So here also, to create more activeness in the legs, you can just fold your legs and down. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Come back. So our next exercise is called Tiryag Kati Chakrasana or swaying waist rotation posture. So very simple exercise. Like keep your both the legs like in the distance of the shoulder distance. Hold your sticks with your both the arms. Alright, slightly push your body forward towards your right side. Completely stretch and stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and turn the body straight. Then after that pull the sticks down and once long deep inhalation exhalation. So basically it will stretches the arms to shoulders. It also stretches the abdomen to latiss muscle and armpit region. Also good exercise for the people who wants to reduce the body weight and who wants to tone up their body and who wants to maintain or create a good flexibility on the above body. Okay, now coming to opposite side, hold your stick with your two hands. Then here push your body forward and keep your body horizontal. Then towards your left side give a maximum stretch and stay now. So throughout the practice, so keep your legs firm on the floor, but against your legs push your body to the side stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 relaxations. Enough. Very slowly come back to normal and few seconds rest the shoulders and come back. Again rest the shoulders and come back. Last count, lift the shoulders for more resting and relaxation. To create more activeness to the blood circulation in the arms, just movement of the arms clockwise and anti-clockwise rotations. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then opposite side same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4 and reverse. 1, 2, 3 and 4 relaxations. Enough. Come back. Alright, take again long, deep, slow inhalation, exhalation. And coming to our next exercise, it's a knee pressing or knee bending posture. So when you have knee issues or thigh issues or any related joint issues, avoid the practices. So we are doing now Utkatasana or squat and rise pose. Utkatasana or squat and rise pose. Here we have many variations. We are choosing very simple practice. So take care while doing, but especially when you have any issues in the legs or pelvic structure or lower back region, or when you notice any kind of unevenness while doing, immediately relax from the practices. So here both the legs together, keep your sticks vertical in front of the body and try to hold your stick in the line of your throat or chest. Alright, and now bend your legs. Bend your legs and go for more squatting while hanging the hands and stay now. So here like 30% of the body weight should be on the stick so that it will be easy to access towards the posture, and after that you can lift the body also very easy without straining the knees. Again we are doing the same exercise. Completely bend and stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 relaxations. Enough. Come back. Then few seconds break. And again here also, if you want to relax your hands in more active way to like clockwise rotation or anti-clockwise rotation, or still you can move the shoulder ball and you can move the elbow also clockwise and anti-clockwise. Alright, come straight. Now next one is aerial abdomen pressing or Vayu Pavana Muktasana. So this is also a kind of balancing posture. Take care while doing. So when you have any balancing issues, you can choose support, another support also. So here right leg forward, left leg back. Keep your right leg as a forward leg and left leg as a back leg. So this time lift your forward leg up, right leg up. Then turn your stick, put put your stick under your thigh and just free your foreleg and check the knee convenience. But remember, when you have knee issues, try to choose proper way of doing, or still you can avoid the practice. But here, try to leave your stick and hold your stick with your calf muscle and the thigh muscle. Then after that, once you will be free, once you will be free from the pains and everything, then only hold your stick again with the palms, lift your stick up. So finally you can press your abdomen. Then here, if you are still convenient in this same posture, you can catch your stick with your elbows also. Then you can be like, you can keep your body further straight if you really hold your stick with the elbows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Then very slowly come back to normal. Then after that, leave your sticks out and few seconds relaxations. 1, 2, 3, 4 and relax. Long, slow and deep inhalations and exhalations. Alright, and now try to put your alternate leg forward, like left leg forward, right leg back, left leg forward, right leg back, and check the P position and check the convenience of the breath, and especially check your condition of the body. So when you feel any kind of dizziness or giddiness, so immediately relax from the practice. So forward leg is your left leg. So lift your left leg up and try to put your sticks under your thigh. Then hold your hold the stick with the two muscles of the leg. Then once you will be totally free from the kind of unevenness, then only lift your stick and thigh at a time up. Hold your stick with your two arms. So at the finally you can lift your leg more, or still you can create further lock on the stick while keeping your elbows and stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Then slowly come back to normal, then out, relaxation, then few seconds break. Then take a long, slow and a deep inhalation and exhalation. So here in between the practice to practice, we are not really creating a big gap. We are like in a flow of exercises, in a flow of activity, we are doing many poses. So try to catch as many as you can for your self yoga practices. And our next exercise, again another way of squatting called Dhruta Utkatasana or dynamic squat posture. So especially if you have knee issues, totally avoid the practices. Or if you have any low blood pressure symptoms, for that people also it is advised that, so don't attempt this kind of exercises. So keep your back straight. So here, keep your sticks in front of your body and hold your sticks in the line of the chest. Then this time completely push your body and completely sit on the calf. So here also hold your stick with your two arms to keep your above back straight. This will be a very simple arrangement, and few seconds stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then with the stick support, with the arm support, just lift the body and relaxations. Enough, come back. So as an exercise mode, you can choose 10 exercises or 20 exercises also. Basically it will strengthen the knees and thighs. So it is our traditional way of knee strengthening and the calf muscle strengthening and the thigh strengthening exercise. And take a long inhalation, exhalation. So here we are doing same Dhruta Utkatasana with the another variation. So keep your sticks behind the exact knee joint. Then after that, hold your knees with the two, hold your stick with two knees. Then press your body and to create extra pressure at the knee level with the stick support, and few seconds stay now. So throughout the practice, you can keep your hands on the stick, or you can keep your hands on the knees, or still you can keep your hands interlock like in Tadasana, and few seconds stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then very slowly wide your hands, then slowly hold your stick, then slowly relax the body from the pose. Alright, few seconds, rest your legs, rest your knees. Then long and slow and deep inhalation, exhalation. Alright, so here to give more balance or to create more activeness in the legs, just movement of the legs forwards and backwards, or still you can move your legs side stretches also. Alright, so today's our last posture will be Ardha Chandrasana or half moon posture or crescent posture. While using the stick we can bend more also, but according to your convenience, according to your patience, so you can choose this kind of practices. So when you notice any like unevenness or pain or strain or cramps in the body, immediately choose relaxation method, then after that resume the class. So here keep your right leg back, left leg forward, right leg back, left leg forward. Then here keep stretch your back leg further back and try to put your back leg knee on the floor. Keep your toes point back. Then here turn your stick horizontal to the lower back to above back, any angle. Then keep your both the arms contract. Then try to push your body down and forward. Lift your chin up and few seconds maintain this kind of bending. So here the stick will create more access towards the thigh stretching as well as pelvic stretching and body back bend also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Then slowly push the body back, and once relax your stick and take again long slow inhalation exhalation. Right, few seconds sit for the relaxation. So this is also very simple and effective remedy or effective exercise to creating good leg stretchings and also back bends. And coming to last posture, opposite side. So this will be our 7th posture. So keep your alternate leg, means right leg forward. And here from the beginning just push your body down as well as forward. Then here also try to put your stick behind the lower back to above back, any convenient part. Hold your stick with your 2 arms. Then push your body forward and try to lift your chin up, maintain the same kind of back bend and turn your elbows back and stay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 relaxations. Enough, come back. Then slowly keep your sticks out and take a long, slow and deep inhalations and exhalations. So our next segment will be our breathing exercises, pranayam. So before that, just choose proper way of relaxing the legs in the pose of a butterfly or in the knee turns or any other relaxation method. And right, come back. So soon after your physical practices, it is also advised to take a small time gap to drink a sip of water, especially for the mantra chanting. That practice may applicable. So whatever practices you may choose, and please remember to remember one important point, that relaxation. So before exercise, during the exercise and after the exercise we have to feel relaxation. For the relaxation purpose, for the relaxation of the physical body, relaxation of the mind only, the total yoga activity has been created. Okay, keep your body posture convenient in any comfortable pose. And once take a long deep inhalation exhalation. So here we have sloka and mantra sadhan. Om Kesavaya Swaha, Om Madhavaya Swaha, Om Narayanaya Swaha, Om Adya Samadhi Tatpala Siddhyadham Asana Purvakan Pranayamadin Karishye. Om Sand and hands down. So in other words, this total sloka is telling about yoga practices purpose, or many yoga styles purpose is same, that discipline and spiritual upliftment. So yoga is a simple tool to create that kind of health and awareness in the physical level, mental level and the social level. And coming to next practices, today also we have the same 2 exercises. One is Bhastrika Pranayam, the second one is Bhramari Pranayam, and Mudra is Akasha Mudra. So coming to chantings of this particular practices, here Bastrika saying that Vata Pitta Slashma Haram Sariragni Vivardhanam Kundali Bodhakam Kshipram Pavanam Sukadam Hitam Brahma Nadi Mukhe Samasta Kapadyargala Nasanam. So whatever phlegm related issues or wind related issues or bile related issues will be totally eradicated through this kind of Bastrika practice, breathing, like a kind of breathing and breathe outs. And here please remember, every pranayam should be equipped with the bandhas and mudras also, because of the online beginners. In the view of online beginners, we are not creating that tough schedule. When you have personal interaction time with your yoga teacher, take more good text from the yoga teacher regarding this pranayamas. And also Bastrika is saying that for the people who wants to uplift towards the spirituality or towards the mantra sadhan, towards the rituals and pujas, for them also it is the finest and easiest to practice Bastrika pranayam, bellows breathing. Basically it will give the strength to keep the mind towards the awareness, and also it will strengthen the lungs, and basically it will create kind of great spiritual awareness. And coming to Brahmari pranayam or black bee breath or humming breath, it is saying that Vagad Gosha Purakam Brunganadam Brunginadam Rechanam Manda Mandam Yogindranamemam Abhyasa Yoga Chitte Jataga Chidananda Leela. Humming sounds in breathe in and breathe out will provide a positive resonance that improve the blood circulation system and also the nervous system and hormonal health. And it pushes the practitioner into the higher consciousness levels, and it relieves the kind of stress and cerebral tensions, and it's a good technique in management of anger and anxiety and insomnia, and it increases the healing capacity of the body, and it strengthens and improves the voice of the practitioner, especially for the people who are into the music fields. For them also Brahmari pranayam and Brahmara pranayam are very simple and very effective practices. So here in the inhalation we have one sound, in exhalation we have one sound. Again, because in the view of the online beginners, we are not creating the sound in the inhalation, we are creating that easy sound in the exhalation only. So keep your positions right and take long deep inhalation, exhalation. Coming to Bastrika pranayam, bellow breathing, but instructions are, when you have ear problems or when you have any high blood pressure symptoms or any other related sickness or weakness, choose proper way of doing or avoid the practices. So keep your back straight. And here Bastrika is a practice of voluntary inhalations, involuntary exhalations, short inhalations and slow exhalations. So it is a complete opposite side methodology of the Kapalabhati. So keep your back straight by keeping your hands on the knees, by holding the knees properly. Then starting inhalation, 1, then slowly come back, 2, come back, 3, come back, 4, come back, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and one quick inhalation exhalation. Then second spell, 10 counts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, one inhalation, exhalation. And third, last spell, 10 strokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and one short break for your healthy break. Take a long deep inhalation, exhalation. and Bhramari Pranayam. So as we mentioned that we are creating sound while in the exhalation. But please remember, it is a practice of Nada Anusandhana Vidya. The purpose of the Brahmari is not only for the making of sounds, but to hear our internal voice or inner voice. To hear the inner voice, we are creating a kind of awareness through our external voice in a form of resonance. Okay, keep your back straight. So take a long deep inhalation. So to create that sound, you can close your ears, or you can still create the same sound without closing the ears also. But we are creating the ear closing activity now. Just close your ears with your hands or fingers or the palms. First complete breathe in. Again complete breathe in. Again breathe in. Fourth count, breathe in. Last count, breathe in. Then slowly open your hands and keep your arms down, and again check your breath and check your convenience. So coming to Akasha Mudra, or awareness of the inner space. So this practice combines of Kumbhaka Abhyas and Kechari Sadhan and Shambhavi Mudra and Ujjayi Pranayam. So this is a combination of 4 different exercises. In a single throw we are doing this kind of Akasha Mudra. It's basically it will improve the awareness of the practitioner, and also it induces the calmness and the tranquility, and it develops the controls over the senses, and also it allows the higher states of consciousness by controlling the thought process. But please remember, it has 4 different exercises. So earlier days also we did these exercises in a in the individual exercises. Now we are combine these 4. First, keep your awareness at your eyebrow center called Shambhavi Mudra. And while practicing, if you know well that Ujjayi Swas or baby snoring sound, please perform that practice during this kind of Akasha Mudra. And also try to like fold your tongue back towards the internal nasal passes if possible. And here, while locking the air and without locking the air also you can do, but please remember your convenience and patience. Right. Keep your position straight, so you can close your eyes, and still you can open the eyes also to do this Akasha Mudra, and keep your all awareness at your eyebrow center. And right, come back. So once you will finish your yoga activity including Mudra Abhyas, so choose some more time to give more relaxation to the body and mind in the form of Yoga Nidra or in the form of power nap. And once you will totally able to finish your yoga workout with the power nap and with the Yoga Nidra, and still more time may required, at least 15 minutes time or half an hour time required to take bath, and further 10 to 15 minutes time required to take breakfast. But this timings totally depend on the practitioners and the style of the practices. In the afternoon, Before your lunch hour, try to see all the possibilities to do power nap or yoga nidra to regenerate the body, as well as to create more awareness and focus to the mind to focus on your further works. In the evening before your dinner time, again try to see all the possibilities to do yoga workout at least half an hour towards these four important patterns. One is back bending exercises and inversion postures and the leg stretchings, and next one is breathing and breathe outs. So tomorrow when we are meeting here at the same place with the same content, we will see still more good activity in the yoga. Tomorrow we have Shade Yoga. So thanking you all to giving me this wonderful opportunity. Stay away from the bad habits and do yoga also. Thanking you all.